Well, everyone, Erling Haaland is here to stay in Manchester. He has officially signed a 10-year contract to stay with Man City. I believe it's worth like $616,000 a week in US dollars, which is absolutely insane. He's one of the best goal scorers ever, and that is a big gift, A, for Pep and B, for Man City to keep him together. In other Man City news, of course, I'm sure you guys saw where Walker has been requested type of trade scenario is kind of like NFL terms. However, that is happening. So Man City's losing one of their best players, but they're also gaining one of their best players in Erling Haaland. However, with that being said, it is the Friday before National Championship Monday, our final college football prediction video of the 2024 season. About to put a bow on this season. We're going to talk about Ohio State, Notre Dame. We're going to give an injury report for this game, and we're going to talk about what each team needs to do to go out there and become 2024 national champions. But first, of course, if you guys are new to the channel, you already know what to do. Leave a like, subscribe, turn that bell on, as we do our best to post on this channel every single day. This video will probably come out just a little bit later because it will probably be a 4 o'clock video because of how little start time I have between doing this and kind of just going and from there and stuff like that. However, with that being said, we are going to predict the national championship. So let us go ahead and do that right now in the final prediction for 2024. All right, here we are. Of course, the national championship. You got Ohio State, the road team. You got Notre Dame, the home team, in Atlanta in Mercedes-Benz Stadium. Obviously, this is a 6:30 kickoff time. This is going to be on ESPN. There's your TV information right there. I'm sure they'll have a mega cast for it as well. And, of course, what do these two teams need to do? Well, for starters, on the Ohio State side of the ball, they have playmakers on defense and they have playmakers on offense. One of those key playmakers on defense is being Caleb Downs, one of the best safeties in all of America right now. He sealed the game last week against, I believe, Texas in the Cotton Bowl. He sealed the game with that interception. Now, of course, they expect him to have a really, really good performance on the defensive side of the ball in this matchup as well. Now, on the offensive side of the ball, you have Will Howard, who's come to the Senior Bowl, might I add as well. You have Jeremiah Smith on that receiving corps who is leading that group. Jeremiah Smith has been one of the best freshmen in college football this season. I'm looking for that Will Howard to Jeremiah Smith connection to be on point. You got Quashawn Judkins out of Pike Road, Alabama, as well. So Alabama's being well represented, and we'll talk about the other Alabama native here in a second, and Riley Leonard. But regardless, Ohio State's got some dogs on the offensive side of the ball. I think they're going to be able to move the offense at will against this Notre Dame defense, who has struggled, but they also have defensive line talent. There are a couple guys coming to the Senior Bowl who I can't think of off the top of my head, but specifically Notre Dame's defensive linemen. It's all going to be about, for Notre Dame's D linemen, how you guys are able to contain Quashawn Judkins and Jeremiah Smith, and I guess get in that pass protection offense and try to get some pressure on Will Howard. I don't think they do. Now, let us talk about the Notre Dame offensive side of the ball. On the offensive side of the ball, obviously, Riley Leonard has been one of the best quarterbacks in the nation. Obviously, Graythorne, I believe is how you say that name, the wide receiver. I believe he had 2 touchdowns on the year as well. Jeremiah Love is one of the best running backs in the nation as well. So 2 really, really good running backs here going at it in this matchup. I think this is going to be about defense for both teams, but I think this is going to be more about defense for Notre Dame. Defensive lineman number 1, how are they going to contain Will Howard and Quashawn Judkins? And then the secondary, how is the secondary going to perform against a Jeremiah Smith type receiver? This game is going to be a little bit of defense, a little bit of offense. I think it's a 20-20 type game, and I think it's going to come down to the wire. You have 2 senior quarterbacks going at it in this matchup. Caden Davis on the Ohio State. I don't know if you guys saw this, but he has been dismissed from the team this past week ahead of the national championship game, so keep that in mind. Injury report-wise, I don't think there's a lot of injuries when it comes to this game. I think everybody, for the most part, is pretty healthy as what I'm seeing right now. There may be a couple of guys, but for the most part, I believe everybody is healthy. Ohio State, their record is 12-2, while Notre Dame's 14-1. That's just a little bit of the stat pack for you guys right there. I personally, if I had to make a choice, I think I'd go with Ohio State winning this national championship game. Ohio State just has a lot of star power right now. Jeremiah Smith, Quashon Judkins, obviously Will Howard. Defensively, Caleb Downs. They have a lot more star players, I guess you will. But I can totally see Notre Dame winning this game as well, depending on how good Jeremiah Love and Riley Leonard play on the offensive side of the ball. That is my official national championship predictions. Hopefully I'm wrong here on the channel and Notre Dame actually does win this matchup. I would love it for Riley Leonard and for that group as well. I would like it more, at least, with Ohio State winning the national championship. I think the entire nation wants Notre Dame to win the national championship game. But I think everybody in their mama knows that Ohio State is going to win this matchup in the national championship. Anyway, that is going to do it for the final prediction video of 2024 college football season. Another season almost in the books. We will crown a national champion on Monday night. It's going to be a fun one. Ohio State, Notre Dame, probably an offensive shootout. Let me know your predictions, though, in the comments down below. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe, turn that bell on as we do our best to post on this channel every single day. With that being said, I'm going to hop off, get this edited, so you guys can watch it on time. Have a great weekend. Have a great rest of your day. We will see you all on Monday. We're going to talk. I'm not sure what we will talk about yet on Monday, but we will, in fact, get a video out for MLK Day as well. Might talk a little bit of the playoffs on Monday, and then Tuesday we'll have our reaction to this national championship game, and then Wednesday we'll hit conference championship predictions. That's kind of the outlook for next week, though. Let me know what you thought of the video in the comments down below. Like, subscribe, turn that bell on. Thank you all for a great week of content, and I will see you all in the next video next week. Peace.